Our mission at the end of the day is to put the passion, the love, the care, the blood, sweat, and the tears in every product that we make.
We're a family-run business.
We're all very passionate about archery and hunting.
We're a bunch of determined dreamers.
I mean, that's who we are. We're all into archery and dig the outdoors.
We're survivors.
We want to deliver the products to our customers that create the ultimate outdoor experience. So the history of the company is a story that really most people don't really know, but they've kind of speculated on.
Kind of a roller coaster, really.
You know, I think a lot of people believe that the Outdoor Group is a big conglomerate of investment bankers and big money.
It's a small company, family-owned company. We're all very passionate about archery and hunting.
That's what we are. We had a dream that everyone told us we couldn't realize. And you tell us we can't do something, by God, we're going to figure out how to do it. So through hard work, dedication, personal sacrifice, we've gotten to where we are today.
I really think that it all goes back to my father, Greg Steele. Grew up hunting, and he always wanted to get into the archery industry just for passion. You know, a lot of people, they don't come into this industry to make a whole bunch of money or anything like that. They do it because we love it. You can imagine this business is just growing, and it just keeps getting bigger, and we're trying to figure out as we go. So we said, okay, you know what? Let's invest in a company that's already in this industry, try to leverage that and see if that kind of works out, hire some good people.
How did I come to TOG? I was in the industry working for a competitor, and I really liked what was going on with Elite and TOG and the brands that they were building, and it felt like something I wanted to be a part of. So when an opportunity became available to take a move over to the Outdoor Group, I jumped at it.
I came to the Outdoor Group through divine intervention. Lifelong bow hunter, lifelong archer, worked in another industry.
Before this, I worked at a smaller job machine shop.
I was working in retail.
No, I've been in machining for 35 years. I've been a CNC programmer for the last 15 years.
I worked in customer service in Walmart.
Archery shop manager.
I worked in automotive engineering field.
I've done a variety of digital marketing and traditional marketing for a number of different industries.
I was a broker, right? So I did retirement plans and group benefits, and I was also in the United States Marine Corps.
I want you to shoot the bow and tell us what you think about it.
Always wanted to work in the bow hunting industry. So I started with a rep group for an opportunity, and it parlayed into a sales job for the Outdoor Group. And from there, I just climbed the ladder.
I had a podcast of my own, so very involved in the digital marketing side of things, and that's how the recruiters originally found me. They called me up and asked me if I was interested in an interview, and I told them no, and they called me back 3 more times before I accepted the interview.
I came through the Outdoor Group through the archery shop I manage. One of my very close friends got me into the Outdoor Group as the warranty coordinator, and then kind of worked my way up from there.
How does Elite Archery build the most accurate bows in the industry? It all starts.
In 2009, we acquired Elite Archery, which at that time was doing nothing in sales. It was just a brand, and a great brand, and we wanted to get it going again. So we started cobbling and putting together bows. We had a third-party manufacturer.
You know, Elite started really small and has always been kind of small, but the perception was we were this magnificently huge company.
I think the first year we did 100, units of sales. From there, we kind of grew a little bit, and then all of a sudden we started having supply chain issues where we couldn't get parts from our supplier. So then we said, hey, we had never done manufacturing before, and so we said, all right, well, I guess we need to get into manufacturing now. What we did is we basically built our own facility here in Rochester, New York, moving from 5 facilities in Rochester, 2 facilities in Kentucky, and 1 facility in Oregon into one giant facility where we could have everything in one place, where everybody's communicating and working together. But what we do at our facility here is we are a completely vertically integrated manufacturing facility.
The bulk of all of our manufacturing, our product design, our product development from inception all the way through to product identity And the initial phases of marketing that out to the field happens right here in this facility.
We can walk right out there and address an issue or see how things are going. It's only footsteps away.
So under the Outdoor Group umbrella, we've got our flagship brand of Elite Archery, Scott Archery, Custom Bow Equipment or CBE, Slick Trick Broadheads, Solid Broadheads, Dual Game Calls, Lynch Mob Calls, KMX Crossbows, and Winner's Choice Bowstrings.
I mean, we could build anything from game calls to crossbows daily and have numerous lines building different things. We can be building releases, sights, duck calls, deer calls, elk calls, crossbows, broadheads, slick trick broadheads, solid broadheads, a lot of different machining of parts to make all those products.
There's a lot to elaborate on. I mean, from customer service to manufacturing to sales, it goes beyond a profession, it's personal for us. And 90% of the employees here are here because they want to be here.
They're very special, and you know, over time we've created this culture, and it's kind of one of those things where you know you walk in and you're like, okay, this just feels right.
And it's built out of people who love hunting, love the outdoors. You can take a walk down on our floor and talk to anyone out there, and most people hunt, most people shoot. You see people on their lunch breaks going to shoot on the 3D targets or the indoor targets. We just love this stuff.
That's kind of the aura and the energy of the company. You know, you can hear people laughing throughout the day. You know, one of the things we do, you know, Ric Flair, we go, woo, woo, woo. You know, people are high-fiving, and we like to be positive and happy. That's who we are.
It's a family. I mean, it's kind of cool that, you know, on any given day, the CEO can be out here working with us, the COO, very family-oriented.
Quality is absolutely critical and very, 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 very important.
We try to deliver to the customer the most value possible for their dollar in our products. And I'm not going to say that we hit that 100% of the time, but that is what we're striving for.
You know, we'll get to a design and, you know, one of us, whether it's an engineer, me or Josh or Derek, will say, I don't know if this is quite right. Let's wait. Let's make it better. We can always find ways to do things better instead of just launching it and, you know, putting a subpar product out in the field.
Shooting for Elite Archery, Tommy Gomez.
Look at Tommy Gomez. Gomez going for it. So Gomez makes a statement early, ties up at the top, fourth.
Yeah, Tommy Gomez, obviously a professional archer. He's running our manufacturing facility.
You know, it's great to have somebody within this industry that understands from a business perspective and from a consumer perspective and dealer what goes into that whole process.
He has earned that position, and having him here, he's worked in retail at a dealer location. He's done warranty, he's done customer, he's done product management. He's done a lot of different things. He's just an excellent resource.
And much of what we are doing, certainly from a sales and marketing perspective, we're running by Tommy, saying, Tommy, does this pass all the litmus tests?
Yeah, it's actually kind of cool just to have Tommy because he knows our side of it and he knows the other side. So basically, if we got problems, we can go to Tommy. It's not every day you get to go to this, like if you have problems, you got to go to a dude with a neck pat of a dragon.
But having his professional archer expertise and his knowledge and feel for what he's looking for in a product is invaluable.
I work a lot with the engineers as well and some of the product development parts of that, and then we transition it over to manufacturing, which makes my job a little bit easier because I understand the products before we get them.
Obviously, being in the factory, he's the first one to try all these bows, and you don't see any labels on his limbs because that's the first one that was built. So
And he's still shooting it.
Oh yeah,
Shows you the quality of the bow he's shooting.
Loved
no doubt.
it.
We don't design a product that doesn't go through his hands, my hands, Derek's hands, the engineer's hands. All of us are using the products.
When they focus on that quality of product, they try to make sure everything's tip-top shape. You know, they don't want anything getting out, which, you know, when it comes to machining, when it comes to producing large quantities of product, it's going to happen, but they make sure the best possible ways to avoid all that. So you're going to get best product possible when you go any of their brands.
When someone comes up to me with a bow and says, I have never shot a bow this well, it validates our thought process all the way to the manufacturing process of what we want archers to achieve with a bow, and to hear it firsthand is pretty humbling.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to put into words, really. The feeling you get knowing that people are enjoying the products that you designed and developed and manufactured.
Oh, it's incredibly exciting to see someone invest in our brands. They work all year and they save the money all year for that one moment. And for them to put that trust into something that we design and build is incredible. I used to be that guy. But to be on the other side and be able to make a difference and deliver that and give back to archery is the whole reason I'm here to begin with.
I've always had an appreciation for that since I've been in the industry, but really it became another level on the target side, seeing some of the target archers winning these big tournaments.
And he does it. It's in the middle. That scores an 11.
You know, whether it's Jacob Marlowe at Lancaster, World Cup events, and knowing that you had a part in the development of that product, it's hard to put into words the pride and excitement that comes from something like that.
We've got great products, we've got some great engineers, we've got some great people that work at TOG, and good things will come from that.
And we all have the basic end goal, to get the best product out there for everybody, for the consumer. They support us like we support them.
You know, for us, this has been an incredible journey. You know, we got into this business and we were building bows on a card table in a basement, you know, and it's transformed into a business that supports 135 people. You can expect us to always be challenging and pushing the status quo and driving to become better and stronger. And we will always do that. We want to be different. We don't want to be following other people. We want to be doing our own things and staying true to who we are as a company. We want to invest in our people, and by investing in our people, they continue to move the ball forward, and then together we're able to advance the sport of hunting, the sport of archery, the sport of everything outdoors as a company. You know, a lot of us, and many of us who are actually in the industry, know there's a heck of a lot easier things to do than to do this, but we do it because we love it. That's what drives us. So, and when you bring a bunch of people like that together, what ultimately happens is that we're able to deliver and get the market, the customer, the consumer exactly what they want to buy.